Hey guys, it's Frozen from Outdoor Adventures. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm at Raccoon Creek State Park today. There's actually going to be a spectacular meteor shower around 1 a.m. tonight, so I'm hoping the weather cooperates. This trip should be a high of around 70, partly cloudy, with a chance of showers in the evening, and should be getting to a low of around 50, 48 range Fahrenheit. Today I'm going to hike 16 miles to the Pioneer area shelters. We got the Quarter Dome 2 with us, which I just recently reviewed. Be sure to check that out. We have a short day tomorrow of about 1.5 miles back to the car. Right now we're actually only about 1 mile away from where we're going to be staying tonight, but let's take the scenic route. Alright, well, let's get out, let's get started, and I can't wait to get on the trails. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, here we go. Let's begin. 16 miles till camp. So, I'm really looking forward to this solo outdoor adventure. You know, every adventure that I've done and filmed for YouTube for you guys has been with other people. Haven't been able to really interact with the audience like I've really wanted to. So, I'm here. We will share some stories. So, there's a couple sites on our trip today. There's number one, Mineral Springs. It was used in the late 1800s as a place of healing. You know, kind of like a drink this water and cure your illness kind of spa treatment kind of thing. And it's always cool to know that history going down to it. And I always take a drink of water, filtered of course, and you know, just imagine the people of the late 1800s doing the same thing. There's barely any clouds in the sky, sun shining. It's a perfect day for a hike. Weather isn't too cold, it's not too hot, it's just right. So, story of the day. I'm packing up my backpack last night. It's late, it's about 8:30. I was testing the safety on the bear spray, because I had never used it. I've never had a need to bring it. You know, this time I'm bringing it just because I'm alone and I want to get used to carrying it. I'm packing up my backpack, and I forgot to put the safety back on the bear spray. So I shoved it in my side pocket, and I guess my hand came down on the trigger. And the spray only lasted a quarter of a second. But it was enough to make me start gagging. It didn't even spray on me. It sprayed completely away from me. I just started gagging. My eyes started burning a little bit. My skin was getting itchy. And I usually pack in my man cave. So I'm trying to go down and clean the wall in my TV off so there's no damage. And I'm holding a wet cloth against my mouth and nose so I'm not breathing this stuff in. And it's still, I can only go down there for 10 seconds at a time, you know, just enough to go down the stairs, you know, take a deep breath, run down the stairs, scrape some off the wall, and then throw a paper towel outside. So there's still streaks coming down my my wall where this thing sprayed. But my girlfriend was, you know, she was having trouble breathing. I was having trouble breathing. I'm trying to get everything cleaned up. I have 2 cats and a dog. They're all like coming downstairs to see what that beautiful smell is, and I'm like, oh my god, go upstairs. So it was not a fun experience last night, but at least I know what to expect if I would ever need to use that kind of thing. 'Cause man, does that stuff work. It ain't no pepper spray. That stuff is serious business. Wow, this is it's been a very mushy trail. It's been I guess been a lot of rainwater. Okay, the trail obviously goes down to the lake, and we want to stay on forest, so up we go. Tell you what, can't say it enough, guys. It's a perfect day out, and I'm really enjoying myself out here today, especially because I get to take time out and interact with you guys, be it one way I always appreciate when you guys watch my videos and you get to share the adventures that I've been on. Now, toward the end of the forest trail, the trail has been closed because of flooding that had washed the entire bridge away. I'm wondering if the bridge will be fixed now because of the good weather. But I was talking to a guy, he said it hasn't been fixed in a year, so who knows. I don't know if he was talking about the same bridge or not. So the first time I came on this side of the trail, there was actually a bridge down too, and I had to wade over the water. I can't wait to do my 70-mile through hike of the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. It's gonna be freaking amazing. Can't wait to get out by myself for 5 or 6 days and just chill. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but it's a challenge to me, so that's why I want to do it. I'd say in about 30 minutes or so, should be able to see the lake. We'll be at the highest point in Raccoon, and we'll see if that trailhead's open or not. See if they fixed the bridge. But I don't know. I kind of doubt it. So you guys obviously found my channel for a reason. You know, obviously you're into camping and hiking. Maybe you were looking up a gear review. Are there any other YouTube channels like mine out there? I know Syntax77, he's one of my favorite, and the Outdoor Gear Review is another good one with Luke. Both those guys are excellent, especially Luke. He really knows how to talk to the audience. You might want to check him out. I'll link him in the description. And Syntax77, he goes on a lot of hikes, and he's real cool. Check those two guys out, and leave a comment if you know another one that you particularly like or have interest in. And again, thanks again for joining me, guys. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to on these trips, and especially when I'm not with my other buddies. So I'm beginning to pick up the pace now that I'm warmed up a little, and I'm thinking I'm going to make it to camp around 6:30. I'm real excited for that meteor shower, though. It's actually the debris from a comet. I hope it remains like this. I mean, there's barely any clouds in the sky, and if I could see that, it's supposed to be 100 meteors an hour, and I'm in the good viewing area. So, oh, I thought that was my tripod. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully maybe I can get something on tape for you guys too. We've arrived at the lake. It's beautiful out there too. Well, the trail's still out, so I gotta walk the road for a little bit here. About 3/4 of a mile probably. It sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, that's where we should have came out, and now we're past the detour. So let's get on over to the other side of the trail. Stretch a little bit. My legs are starting to get tight. At this point, we are as far away from the camp as we can possibly go. So it's only going to get closer from now on in. All right, we are now on the Heritage Trail. I am right here, I believe. So I'd say I'm almost halfway there. Camp is way up here at Pioneer, and here's the car right here. So we came all the way down here, wrapped around the lake, and we're right here now. Alright, let's get out of here. Now I'm halfway. And there just so happens that there's a bench here. Awesome. Had a lot of uphill just now, so I'm kind of beat. But it's like 11:30 right now. So I think in the next hour to hour and a half, we'll be at Mineral Springs. And I think I'm going to have a power bar, stop for some lunch. Maybe fill up a bottle of water or something. Looking forward to drinking that water, man. That water is nice, cold, and delicious. So, I mean, it's spring water. Can't beat that. So, take a couple minutes here, and then I'll be on my way. The aftermath that ensued after my accident with the bear spray canister. I was looking for my girlfriend's Fitbit because I wanted to bring it along for this trip. Just to test how inaccurate it is. I know it's inaccurate because the last time we came through here, actually when me and my girlfriend came through here a couple months ago, it said we had hiked, what was it, about 18 miles or something? And the trail I had planned was only about 8 miles max. So that's a big difference. So the Fitbit is a pedometer. It's a glorified pedometer is all it is. There's not a GPS inside of a Fitbit. So it counts how many times it's shaken. So every time it's shaken, it thinks it's a step. So, I don't know. I'd like to see technology come more accurately. Where we can, I heard something. Where we can, get GPSs in $80 to $120 devices that aren't this big. Now, I know your phone has stuff, but you're going to lose signal out here, so, I actually wish I was born at a later date. I really enjoy technology, but it's just moving too slow for me. Everybody thinks it's like, oh, look at this is amazing. I'm like, why weren't they able to do this years ago? I'm not an engineer or anything, but, it would be nice to see where technology is in 200 years from now, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing compared to where we are now. But what can you do? We only have one life, supposedly. Alright, we're going to get off the Heritage and go to the Mineral Springs Loop. It's the same place, though. This is a little longer, actually. But it's a better introduction to the springs, and it always looks beautiful when you go this way. This way you come right up on the springs. The other way you have to walk down. Oh, I love this place. It's really beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm hungry. I got about 32 ounces of Mineral Springs water. Filled up my bladder with the water that I brought. And I'm headed to camp. That food hit the spot, I'll tell you what. A lot more energy now. You can tell I'm getting a little tired. But, dude, my goal for today was to finish this loop. I don't care how bad I hurt. I don't care how sore I am. I gotta do this. I'm on the second leg of the trail. The hardest part's behind me. And I'm just gonna go. Just gonna push and do it. Wow, it's really slippy here. Slippery. Apparently slippy is a Pittsburgh term. I wasn't aware of this until recently. I just thought it was a real word. I can't even believe this mud. My socks got drenched, and these are waterproof boots. I cannot believe how muddy it is. This is us right here, right by the parking lot. You come up here, hit the Appaloosa, and come to camp. We just did a lot today, actually. But still a long way to go. So let's get to it. You know, I love hiking with other people, but in a situation like this where I'm going for such a long time, it's kind of nice just to be alone out here. Just taking in the scenery, you know, taking my time or going my own pace. Okay. Reached our first road. On this side, at least. Lindsay Outdoor Center. And back to the Heritage Trail. Last time Chris and I were here, we found a geocache. We didn't put anything in it, and I wasn't at that point really sure what it even was. But apparently there's these geocache things that are everywhere. Okay, some have GPSs, some are just like scavenger hunt kind of things. Some are disguised to look like bubble gum that somebody dropped on the floor. Like, it's really, really cool how they do this. Well, anyway, there's this geocache in Raccoon on the way to the camp that I'm staying at tonight, and I was hoping to put something sentimental in. Now, I had in mind a ring that I got on my favorite vacation that my family and I went on, but I forgot that on the dresser with all the craziness that ensued with the pepper spray, with the bear spray, I mean. So I looked at what I have in my backpack when we stopped at Mineral Springs, and I just so happened to have the same lighter that I used to start a fire here on my first time camping here back in the winter with Josh and Chris. So I think that's what I'm going to put in there. I stepped onto what I thought was a rock in the water for the last stream I just crossed, and my foot sunk like up to my ankle. It definitely wasn't a rock. Or it was on a really thick layer of mud. Wow. It's beautiful out here. I can't even get over it. It's perfect hiking weather. I know I said it like 9 times now, but it is. It's really, really good hiking weather right now. That was real cool. Just a giant turkey just scared the crap out of me too, because it was laying in the leaves over here. And the second I walked by, just this enormous bird just took off. I was like, what the heck's going on? Alright, kind of just lose yourself in the scenery. Alright, here's Nichol Road. This is actually the road we're parked on. Go figure. But it's just that much closer to camp. But first of all, there's going to be a snack break. Well, I was hoping to stop here to rest for a little bit. But, well, I just must have disturbed an ant farm or something. Holy cow. They're everywhere. Crawling all over my shoe before I realized it, too. So, we're gonna continue a little bit down the way here before we stop. Wow. Let's get out of here. I'm already itchy just thinking about it. I'm getting tired. But it's all good. Just hit the Appaloosa Trail. Oh yeah. Goodbye Heritage Trail. Last trail of the day. I must say, I am getting kind of tired. This is probably mile 14. And last time I checked, let's see what time it is. It's 3:30 right now. Mile 14. I started at around 7:30 a.m. this morning. And I've had 2 5-minute breaks and 1 10-minute break. So you can kind of figure out my pace from that. I'm looking forward to camp though. I love these little buff things. You can do 4 useful things with these. One, you can use it as like a bandana, like a pirate hat kind of thing, like I was doing just now. You can flip it inside out and make it a hat. You can use it as a tourniquet or a bandage if needed, if the need ever arises. And you can use it as a cloth to wipe your forehead. It's moisture wicking, and it's very, very lightweight. It's breathable. It's very nice. I even used it at night to cover my eyes when I'm camping. Just so you just put your earplugs in, put this over your eyes. You can't see a thing, you can't hear a thing, you fall right to sleep. Especially on your big Agnes pad. Maybe, we'll see. Going at a little bit of a slower pace now. I'm looking for the geocache area so I can put my lighter in. So this thing is near a cinder block foundation. Not sure what it was used for, but with all this looks a heck of a lot different than the last time I came through here, because all the vegetation was dead because it was the winter. So I'm not sure if I'm able to find this thing or even see this thing, let alone find the actual log that the geocache was hidden in. But I'm going to keep looking, so hopefully we can find it. I hope I didn't pass it though. I might have. Alright, this is generally where it is. I can see the foundation down there. Now I just gotta I gotta walk down to the foundation and come back. I should be able to see it. There's just an intense amount of vegetation. Probably end up getting poison ivy, but whatever, I want to do this. Actually, I think that's the log right there. Let's get over there and see. Yep, there it is. See it, guys? Alright, let's make sure there's nothing living in there. You guys see anything? Alright, let's grab this out of here. Look, raccoon hiking 20 miles for one smiley. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Okay. See? Now I'm going to take note of this number, and then when I get back, I'm going to sign into my account that I just created on, I think it might have been geocache.com, to be honest. I'll post the link in the video. So we'll register this, and we will post the, that we were here, and what we left, and whatever else we need to do. So I haven't opened this yet. I was waiting for you guys, so let's see what's in here. It should be like a venomous snake or something. That'd be... Okay. Just the book. What is this? I got William and Langford and Mary Dunn. I don't know what this is. This is interesting. It looks like a, oh, here's one of them. I'll take this, and then we'll look at it at camp. There's a packet of booklets in here. So let's seal this back up. Put it back where we found it. I'm gonna add my lighter into here. Here it is. Okay. Let's seal it back up. Alright. And we'll shove it back in there. Alright, cool. Let's take our little pamphlet here. And, it looks like I took two, but it's okay. We'll keep one. Alright, we'll take a look at this at camp. Yeah, that was really fun. That was really neat. But I'm looking forward to getting to camp. I think we have about a mile or two left. Mile and a half, probably. Okay, so I just passed the Appaloosa Spur Trail, which is right here. We're going to Pioneer. So we're pretty much almost there. I'd say another strong 40 minutes and we'll be at camp. Hey guys, guess what? To Pioneer backpacking area. Almost there. How cool is that? Made it 16 miles in one day and 2 hours earlier than I expected it would be. Wow. Can't wait to get that tent set up, get a fire going, and just chill out the rest of the night. And it's been a great day, and hopefully it will be an even greater night. It's gonna be real nice taking this pack off. Yep, there we go. We have arrived. Alright, I wonder if these are marked at all. I know I'm number 5. Oh, here we go. They are marked. 3, 5. Perfect. Cool. There's us. Look at that. Well, while I have the place to myself, let me show everybody how the Pioneer shelters look. When you get to the tent area, you basically have numbers on each tent pad. So you have 5, you got 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then you have a center fire pit with a bench. Okay, right next to the tent area, there are 5 shelters arranged in a circle with the communal fire pit toward the center near the bear bag area. Each shelter also has a fire pit. I'll take you down and show you the bear hanger. Now, when you go to Sooks or Sykes or Sioux or however you want to pronounce that, the other shelter in Raccoon, it's basically the same setup, only it's more compressed together. It's not wide open like this. It's very, very. There's lots of trees, but the shelters are very close together. So here's the bear hanger, the bear canister holder. It's where you hang your food. And then you have, like I said, the communal picnic table. So this is it. I'm going to get camp set up and get started on making a small fire. There's another person joining me across the way at number 1 tent site. So hopefully he or she is cool, and we'll have a fire together or something tonight. But I want to get the tent set up first. This guy, William, who owned this land back in the 1770s. He lived to the age of 95. And I guess there was an ambush with Indians. And Mary did like surgery to like save his life. That's pretty neat. So this is like, it says in the back, now you may be wishing that Mary was here to tend your current misery, since you've now hiked approximately half the Raccoon Loop. But unfortunately she's not. We do have another final Indian pioneer conflict story just down the trail. So then it goes on to give you coordinates off of Nichol Road to the Trailhead Forest Trail. And it actually gives you another cache right here. So I'm thinking there's more to this story than just this package right here. It's kind of neat. That's really neat, actually. I mean, I wonder where this starts, because I know this is It says you've hiked halfway, so there's at least one more of these. It's very interesting. Cool. Well, I've made it. I've set up camp, collected some firewood. I can't wait to lay down on that big Agnes pad. By the way, I have a complaint already about it. The stuff sack they give you, I've used it once. Actually, this is my first time bringing it outdoors. And, well, I did it for the tent review to lay on it, just to try it out. And I brought it out here today, and there's a hole ripped in the mesh stuff sack, which is a bit absurd, but I still have a year to return it to REI, so I don't know, I find that really cheap quality for such an expensive. I mean, that air pad was like $150, so I don't know why they give you this cheap, crappy stuff sack with a very nice air pad, so I don't know. Whatever. I'll be hitting a new one of those, though. Today on the menu, chili mac with beef. Here we go. Oh, well, that is good. Beef and chili mac. I think I still like beef stroganoff better though, but we'll see. Alright guys, I'm going to eat this delicious meal, and then I'm probably going to get a fire going and relax for the rest of the night, and I'm really looking forward to that meteor shower. However, it's kind of hard to see the sky right now. The sun's setting. I got my fire going very well, I might add. I've been munching on trail mix. And honestly, I'm looking forward to that sun going down and it getting dark out here, because I might go right to bed. I'm freaking tired. It's so peaceful out here. I love it. So my neighbor across the way over here in the other tent brought his adorable little 5-year-old, and this will be her first overnight. How adorable is that? 5-year-old's first camping trip. That's awesome. Just looking forward to seeing at least just one. Just give me one shooting star. That'd be amazing. Now I think it's time to go to bed. I have an alarm set for 1 o'clock, just to see if I can see any of the meteor shower. Probably stay up. I'll probably go out in about maybe like 30 minutes or so. Thank you guys again for joining me, and I will see you in the morning, if not sooner, for the meteor shower. Good night, guys. Good morning, everyone. It's about 5:45. The birds woke me up. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a lot of birds out here. Holy cow. Didn't see any meteor shower last night. I looked for about 20 minutes, and then there's just too many trees in the way, so you can't win them all. And I think I'm just gonna get up and make some breakfast, pack up, and we'll get out of here. Hey guys, we are here. We're gonna head out, go down, get off the Appaloosa trail to the forest, and then get on Nichol Road and head back to the car, and then get out of here. Pretty good trip so far. This is about 1.5 miles to 2 miles, so. It's unfortunate about the meteor shower last night. Could have probably seen it pretty good. I mean, it was a clear sky. The big Agnes pad, I like it, but there's a couple things that I really, really don't like about it. I'll have a more in-depth review of it in the next couple days, couple weeks. So look for that on my channel. Alright, so here's Nichol Road. Remember I said we're parked on this. Alright, here's the forest trail. Done with the Appaloosa. Alright, cool. We must be really close to the car now. Here's the first road. Getting back on forest. And one more road and we'll be back out. Here it comes, guys. You ready? I have officially hiked the entire backpacking loop of Raccoon Creek State Park. 19.5 miles. That's awesome. And we ended up right here. Here's where we went in yesterday. Oh, the car is this way. I'm gonna say goodbye. And final thoughts. Every time you go on a hiking or a backpacking or even a camping trip, you always learn something. Whether it's about yourself, about your gear, you always can tweak it after the adventure and make improvements. So my takeaways for this is I still need a lot more conditioning before I try the Laurel Highlands hiking trail 6-day hike. Right now I've given myself probably 3 full days of hiking. I don't think I'd make it for the other half. But that's okay. It's in September. I have plenty of time to prepare and condition. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd be ready to go. I could do this. I could do this every day. But I had a lot of fun, guys. I want to thank you guys again so much for joining me on my adventure today. It's always nice to share with other people. And you know, we did geocaching. We put my blue lighter in. I met a father and daughter. This was his daughter's first time for an overnight camping trip. No meteor shower, but can't win them all. There will be others. Again, thanks guys for watching. Be smart, stay safe, and I'll see you on the trails.